Justin, just when you rewatched the game, what was the thing that jumped out at you the most that you need to work on going into next week?
Just fixing the little things, just like protection wise, and just going through all the reads, and just I guess just carrying out the fakes and just doing all the little things right. So just all that stuff.
And Coach Day was saying that during preseason when you and Josh would have a fumbled snap, you had to take a lap together. Just what were those conversations like?
We would just try to kind of tell each other what we felt, and kind of just to try to get on the same page with each other, and just kind of get that straightened out, really. So.
Literally, those conversations were just about what went wrong on the snap.
Yeah, like it would be a certain play. It would be a certain play where he would have to go reach a guy to the left or to the right, and he would move faster. So just kind of adjusting to his speed and kind of the way he moves just kind of helped the snaps a lot.
Right next door, Dave from 247 Sports.
Justin, as a quarterback, how do you get ready to get hit in a football game without getting hit in practice? That would seem to be like a hard thing to do. When you're never getting hit in practice, then all of a sudden you gotta get used to it in a game.
I think it's very hard because like on Sunday I was definitely feeling it. So, but I think as the season goes on, my body will adjust to it. So I'll be good.
And after the first quarter, would you say the offense went a little vanilla? I mean, that's natural after taking a big lead.
I just think the offense as a whole has to keep up the tempo, and the whole game we have to act like the score is 0-0. So I just think we got up on them early, and then we kind of took the tone down a little bit. So throughout these next few games, we have to just keep going at them.
Front row right, Joey from the Columbus Dispatch.
What do you think was the most important thing you learned from your first start?
As I said, just to keep it going, and it's my job to keep the O-line and the whole offense as a whole, just to, I guess, keep the tempo up and just keep trying to score, because I felt like we kind of just didn't play as high of a level as we did just to start off the game. So we just have to keep it going.
Front row right, Austin from Letterman Row.
Justin, what do you think the best thing you did was on Saturday?
I think I did a lot of good things, controlling the offense, and just leading the guys. But as I said, there's always room to improve, so I'm just going to keep on doing that, improving.
What was the first thing that came to your mind that you wanted to improve when you left?
When I left
Saturday night.
It wasn't really much improving. It's just kind of get more consistent, I guess, and just kind of getting in a routine and just watching film. And my mind was really on this week. Cincinnati, so I really wasn't worried about FAU for that game.
Second row left, Steven from Cleveland.com.
Justin, when you're scrambling, when you're getting pressured, is your first thought, let me just get down the field and make a play with my legs, or are you still kind of looking downfield and just trying to get rid of the ball as quickly as possible?
I'm still looking downfield, but I think the receivers and I have to get on the same page in terms of scrambling and what they're doing when I'm scrambling, so I think that'll be one of the things we kind of focus on and just improve on as the season goes on.
And on any read option play that you guys ran, after you looked at the film, like I guess what would you say your evaluation of how you read it on Saturday was?
Well, I think I did pretty good in terms of the read option plays and just reading the certain defender. But I'm not trying to take a lot of hits, especially early in the season. So because it's a long season, so I'm just trying to be able to preserve my body as long as possible.
Third row right, Dylan from Delaware County Daily Times.
What have you seen on film from Cincinnati? How much film have you watched on Cincinnati yet, and what have you seen that stands out?
I came in yesterday and watched some film with Coach Yersage, and I just stayed in his office when the whole offensive staff was in the meeting room. So I've watched a good bit on him already.
Does anything stand out to you in particular?
Not really. They're a good team on defense, and their defensive coordinator, he came from here, so we know that, and I think we're just going to prepare well this week. Just get ready for those guys.
Anything else? Ooh, okay. Front row left, or second row left, Bill from The Athletic.
Nice try, Jerry.
Justin, what's it like when you have a game where you have 5 total touchdowns and your head coach says his favorite play of yours is one where you threw the ball into the stands?
Yeah, I mean, he always tells me that in practice because he really emphasizes just playing smart and taking care of the ball. So I'll have a crazy touchdown in practice, and then he'll tell me after practice is done, my favorite play is when you threw the ball away. So that's not the first to hear that from him. So he just likes it when I just play smart and just make smart decisions.
How much does that maybe, I don't know, run counter to your instinct? You're an athletic guy, you get on the edge and make plays, but sometimes it's just not there, and that's the best decision to throw it away.
Yeah, you just have to know the situation really and know what's best for the team. So I think he's really just ingrained that in my brain, just taking care of the ball and just making the smartest decisions because it's nothing wrong with sometimes third and long, just throwing the ball away and just putting the ball away. So there's nothing wrong with that.
You talked in the summer about working on the speed of your drops and pocket presence and that stuff. I know you stood in there and took some shots the other day. Just where do you think you are in developing that kind of pocket presence? Did you see any moments from Saturday where maybe if you stayed in a half second longer, something might have broke open for you?
As far as Saturday, I think I did a pretty good job in terms of staying in the pocket. Of course, there's always some plays where you think you could have done that, but I mean, you can't really think about that in the game. You kind of just have to just play the game when it's there and just focus on that during the week where we practice and stuff like that. So during the game, I'm not really worried about that. I'm just kind of going back to instinct and just playing like I practice, really.
Second row left, Ari from The Athletic.
Justin, you said that you weren't trying to take too many hits early on in the season. I'm wondering, in the heat of the game, how hard is it to balance protecting yourself and trying to get every yard? I mean, is that something you're constantly thinking about, trying to avoid clean shots that are going to come at you?
So this has been kind of new to me. Like I haven't really never thought I've never really slid to be honest in my life. So it's kind of new to me, but I just kind of think of the situation before the play, and if I get the first down, if it's third down, then I try to go and get the first down and then get down, something like that. So you just have to really just go through the situation in your head and just know when it's smart to get down and when you have to take a hit every now and then.
Is it hard to play that way for you? I mean, does it have an impact on it?
No, not really. I think I've adjusted well to playing that way and just being smart because the coaches have really done a good job in just putting that in my brain and just emphasizing that just to stay healthy and just not take a lot of
Any
hits.
instances on Saturday where a play went differently or you did something differently because you were thinking in the back of your head before, during, or a play saying, I need to protect myself?
No, not really. I mean, you just practice all of the situations in practice and just go over it and just kind of play. You really can't. You don't really have much time to think on Saturdays. You just have to play the game.
Right behind him, Dan from 11 Warriors.
Justin, for you personally, playing your first game in Ohio Stadium on Saturday, just what did that mean to you? Did that experience live up to what you thought it would be?
It definitely did. Buckeye Nation showed out, and they came and supported the team. And I'm definitely glad to be a Buckeye, and I'm just excited for the rest of the season.
Obviously, you have a close relationship with Dwayne Haskins. You tied his mark with 5 touchdowns in your first game. Just what does that mean to you to be able to accomplish what he was able to?
It's definitely a blessing from God, and I'm just thankful for the opportunity the coaches have given me and all the players trusting me with the leadership and all of that stuff. But it definitely means a lot, and I think I could have scored one more touchdown. So I didn't know that was a record. So if I would have known that was a record, I probably would have tried to score one more to just beat him out. But yeah.
Did you hear from Dwayne about that?
Not really. I mean, other than the tweet, he tweeted, but nothing other than that.
And we've got time for one more set of questions. Front row ranked Tim from Letterman Row.
Yeah, as you look back on Saturday, what was your favorite play other than throwing the ball out of bounds? What was your favorite play, your favorite pass or whatever that you just felt extremely comfortable, you let it go, you were in the moment, et cetera?
I mean, I felt comfortable on a lot of plays, but I would have to say my favorite play was really the first touchdown because, I don't know, it was just a moment for me. Like, when I was actually running the touchdown, I was just thinking, like, in my head, like, this is surreal right now. And, like, really, I was just thinking, like, God is real, and, like, God has, I guess, blessed me with this opportunity. And I was just thinking, like, wow, like, it was just a wow moment for me. So, I'm thankful for that, but that was probably my favorite play from Saturday.
And one thing, are you at all in some kind of weird way keeping up with what all the transfer quarterbacks are doing out there? Did you get to watch Jalen Hurts at all when you got home, et cetera? And
I watched the game yesterday, and he definitely balled out. So that's my boy, and I'm happy for him.
What does that say about college football though down the road that you, Justin, that you guys can leave and have immediate impacts? What do you see coming?
I think it's definitely a good thing in college football, and I think it'll hypen up the competition more, and I think teams will be able to, just get new quarterbacks, and rather than having a bunch of quarterbacks on one team, they'll kind of be able to spread out, and better quarterback play will be, I guess, around the country. So.
And last question, front row right, Bill from the Columbus Dispatch.
You mentioned feeling a little sore on Sunday. In a strange way, is that a good feeling for you, and just how sore were you?
I was crazy sore, like it was my whole body really. Like so I went in the training room and they said what hurts, and I just pretty much said everything. So I'm gonna do a good job this week on treatment and just trying to get my body back right for Saturday.
Because you didn't get hit a lot, I'm assuming at Georgia. You didn't play a ton. You didn't run the ball a decent amount, but probably high school you probably outran most people. You probably didn't take a lot of hits. Is this the most sore you've ever been?
It's one of the most sore I've ever been, but I think I've been sore maybe a few more times in high school, just because of the load I had to carry. But the hits I took on Saturday, there weren't that many, but when I did take some hits in the pocket, they were pretty big. So
That first one, with
yeah, the first one, it was definitely the biggest one I took, and I think that had probably the most effect on my body. So
Was it good, though, for you to have to take that?
it was good. I mean, just getting hit in a long time. So I mean, it wasn't good, but I'm gonna have to get hit sometime. So yeah.
Justin, thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.